Okay, let's do this again. I just filmed a video and I was actually satisfied with my video. And then I realized when I went to go load it, I didn't video. I was just taking pictures. So, we'll go back to what I was talking about. I was talking about self-care and journaling, how important it is and how good it is for you. This is my journal, one of my journals. This is my main one. It's by Poppin. I love it. You know, there's so much in it. This is pretty much, I call it my catch-all, I guess. It gets all my dirt, all the good and the bad that goes in here. I was going to show you just a page that I done. That's for my January month. So I just like making it pretty. This right here was something I done, my goals. You know, you can put anything in these. I put washi tape, a bookmark, and just different stuff. And like right there, my anxiety triggers. So I felt better today. And I got out, took my sister out for lunch, and my daughter. Let me see, we went to Captain D's. But I wanted to talk about how journaling helps in self-care. When we journal, we empty our brain out, and sometimes I can be really depressed or anxious and not understand why. And I can sit down and just, you know, start writing in my journal, and there you go. It's like it just pops out at me, you know, what my problem is, and I didn't realize it. You know, sometimes things weigh on our minds that we don't realize, and we realize we need to, you know, address that. And, you know, that's the good thing about journaling. It helps you address that. And plus, too, sometimes I can be real anxious, and I'll start writing, and it just calms my anxiety because I'm getting the stuff in my mind that's causing me to be anxious out, and that's necessary. My lighting is horrible in here, but I've been using this room because everybody else is in the other part of the room, of the house. But, you know, journaling is a good way to, like I said, find out what's bothering you. It creates growth. The more you journal, the more you let out, and the more you grow through your writing, because it addresses these problems, and it helps you face them. Excuse me. And that's important. It helps you face what's going on in your mind and in your life. And I call myself what I call a runner. I like to run from things. You know, I don't want to face things head on. Denial would be my word. And in fact, I'm working on that, trying not to be, not to deny so many things in my life that's really going on. Sometimes it's easier to deny what's going on than to face it and deal with it. So that's one of the reasons we deny things. And it's not healthy. It's definitely not healthy, and because of that, it can create health problems. Like, one of my health problems is diabetes, and I seriously think that if I took better care of myself mentally, my diabetes wouldn't be so bad, because stress plays a huge role on our diabetes. So, and I think too, when we're under a lot of stress, it weakens our immune system, and it opens doors for other, you know, diseases. High blood pressure. I have high blood pressure. I never went on any kind of medicine until I started having a lot of family trouble. So, you know, that made a difference. And then when I got hurt, Oh, so sorry. When I got hurt, that increased things. You know, and journaling really helped with my getting hurt because, you know, I was able to write that pain down. And it seemed like just sometimes just writing, you know, I'm hurting, you know, I'm sick of being hurt, letting that anger out, releasing that anger on the paper. Sometimes that would just actually help my pain because I wasn't so stressed out about it. So journaling and self-care is really important. It's just a place that you can take, you know, write down what's going on in your life, and it can help you address things in your life. It can help you come up with action plans on your health problems. You know, set goals in your journals, and, you know, all kinds of stuff like that. It really helps. And people, I've been journaling for years. But, oh, I do want to address something, but I addressed in the last one that didn't go. But, if you're one of those people that like to know what's going on and you'll read your family's journals and stuff like that, don't. Because my husband used to do that, and it really upset me because he would say stuff about I wrote down. Why'd you write that? Why'd you know? And it really, I stopped for a long time because of that, and, you know, it made a difference. It changed me as a person. And I finally had to just sit him down and say, look, you know, don't do that anymore. And, you know, just because we're married or just because, you know, you're my son or my daughter doesn't give us the right to invade another person's privacy. Because, you know, we're each individual, and, you know, respect goes a long way. Privacy goes a long way. And we need to be respectful to those around us. And back to my journal, I have several journals that I will use, and other things besides journaling that's good for your self-care is scripture writing. I do a lot of scripture writing. I hadn't as much recently, but scripture writing, my war binder, and then I have just a quote book, you know, stuff like that I write quotes that I like. So, you know, a lot of people, my husband gives me a hard time about all the pens and paper and all that I have, and, you know, that's my thing. His thing's fishing, my thing's school supplies. But that's my favorite time of the year, in July. But next time you go to Walmart, pick you up a notebook and some pretty pens, and, you know, just get started. You can put all kinds of different things in your journal. Like, I'm going to see if I can get to this right here. This is something that come off a dress I bought at Belk's. I love that. And I've been holding on to it because I'm going to put it in my journal one day when I, closer it gets to spring. In fact, I thought about doing it on the first day of spring, putting this in my journal. I don't know, that's just real springy looking, and I like it. But, you know, like sometimes I put cards. Sometimes my daughter would like draw these little things, and I'll cut them out and I'll put them in my journal. Sometimes receipts from where we went and had a good time or ate supper somewhere, and it was just a memory, a special memory to me. I'll put that in my journals. Just different stuff you can put in your journals. Ephemera, I buy ephemera and from Michael's and places, and, you know, I'll put that in there. But there's so many things. Oh. Cards. Cards is something that I like to put. Sometimes I'll cut them in half, or, you know, cut down the seam, and then I'll put them in my happy planner. I'll punch holes, you know, the happy planner holes in them, and I'll put them in my happy planner. Sometimes I'll use washi tape and put them in my journal. Just, you know, there's so many things. And I've even put strips of cloth in my journal before. The little things you get, the announcements, death announcements, birth announcements, stuff like that, you can put in them. And like a death announcement, you can put that in there and then just write about that person. And, you know, that'll help you with that grief. But I'm going to go now. Don't forget to like and subscribe and write down a comment. And go to Walmart and get you some pens, and even if it's a composition book, just get started on your journaling and help you take care of yourself and see how it helps your self-care. Have a great weekend. Bye.